Carlos Baleba's transfer saga this summer has become one of the most talked about stories in the Premier League, combining elements of high finance, youthful talent, and club ambition. As one of Brighton and Hove Albion's brightest young midfield prospects, Baliba has attracted intense interest from several top clubs, most notably Manchester United, who see him as a potential linchpin for their midfield rebuild under manager Ruben Amorim. The way this saga has unfolded highlights the dynamics of modern football transfers, where player development, club strategy, and market forces collide. Brighton's manager Fabian Hurzeler recently opened up about how this ongoing transfer speculation surrounding Baliba has affected the player's form and mental focus. After substituting Baliba at halftime in a recent Premier League match against Tottenham Hotspur, Hurzeler made a candid admission that the 21-year-old's performances had been impacted by the pressure and distractions of the high-profile rumors linking him with a big-money move to Manchester United. This decision to take Baliba off at halftime was not because of tactical issues but rather to protect the player's mental and physical well-being during what is an intense period for any young footballer under the spotlight. Baliba's career trajectory has been impressive but still very much in its early stages. He joined Brighton from Lille in 2023 for a reported fee of around £26 million, a significant investment that reflects his potential. In just over 2 seasons, he has rapidly established himself as a key player for Brighton, earning praise for his dribbling ability, stamina, creativity, and vision, a midfielder who combines athleticism with technical skill. His style of play has often drawn comparisons with Moises Caicedo, the Ecuadorian midfielder who Brighton sold to Chelsea last summer for a record-breaking £115 million. The club's recruitment and development model clearly focus on identifying young, dynamic players with the potential to command premium fees in the transfer market. Manchester United's interest in Baliba is well documented and strategic. The club has faced criticism in recent years for their midfield weaknesses, which have been exposed in both domestic and European competitions. Ruben Amorim's appointment brought a fresh tactical vision, prioritizing midfield control, high pressing, and quick transitions, attributes Baliba embodies perfectly. His versatility allows him to operate both as a central midfielder and in a box-to-box role, making him an ideal partner for younger United talents like Kobbie Mainoo. Reports suggest Manchester United made a substantial offer for Baliba, rumored to reach around £100 million or more, a sum which would make the transfer one of the Premier League's most expensive. However, Brighton remain keen to retain their star midfielder and have not accepted the bid. Brighton's stance is grounded not only in sporting objectives but also financial prudence. With Baliba tied to a contract until 2028, plus an option to extend for another year, the club holds a strong negotiating position. Their chairman and management have been consistent in reiterating that only an extraordinary offer would compel them to part with Baliba. This position is understandable given the player's importance to Brighton's playing style and their aspirations to compete strongly in the Premier League and gain European football qualification. The financial complexity of the offer also involves discussions over player exchanges. Manchester United reportedly proposed including young defender Toby Collier as part of the deal, a package Brighton turned down, further indicating the gap between the club's valuation of Baliba. This rejection underscores how tight negotiations remain, reflecting Brighton's firm belief in Baliba's long-term value. From Baliba's perspective, personal ambition and career progression naturally play a role. Sources close to the player suggest that he is eager to advance in his career by joining a globally renowned club like Manchester United. Personal terms seem unlikely to be a roadblock, with the player understood to favor a long-term commitment to United, potentially until 2030 or beyond with extension options. This willingness to shift to Old Trafford aligns with many young players' desires to compete at the highest level, in front of big crowds, and under intense media scrutiny. Nevertheless, the pressure of transfer speculation is a double-edged sword for young players. Hurzeler's comments highlight the mental strain it places on an athlete still maturing in elite football. The manager has urged Baliba and others to maintain focus on their football and take a humble approach amid external distractions. Such advice is crucial as confidence and consistency are vital for players seeking to cement themselves in top clubs and leagues. while Manchester United lead the chase, it is not a closed door. Other interested clubs are monitoring Baliba's situation. European giants like Real Madrid and Liverpool are rumored to be tracking his progress, ready to make a move should United's plans falter. This competition only raises Baliba's potential transfer value and increases the intensity of the negotiations. Brighton, meanwhile, is preparing for both outcomes. Should Baliba depart, the club already have promising replacements lined up, such as Diego Gomez and Malik Yaoui, who could step into first-team roles and continue Brighton's tradition of promoting talented young midfielders. This forward planning shows Brighton's understanding of the football business, where developing and selling players sustainably is a key part of their operating model. The impact of Baliba's potential transfer goes beyond Brighton and Manchester United. It reflects the broader trends in football's transfer market, where clubs increasingly value youth and explore innovative scouting, buying, and selling strategies. As young players like Baliba emerge as sought-after commodities, transfer fees continue to escalate, shaping club finances and competitive balance in leagues worldwide. Additionally, Manchester United's pursuit of Baliba fits neatly into their wider transfer strategy to rebuild under Amram. After a summer of heavy investment totaling over £200 million on new signings in various positions, securing a world-class midfielder is seen as essential for their aspirations both domestically and in Europe. Baliba could form the backbone of a rejuvenated midfield that sets the platform for the team's attacking stars. Looking forward, the remaining weeks of the transfer window will be critical. Whether Manchester United can bridge the valuation gap or must postpone the move until a potential January window showdown remains to be seen. Brighton's resistance signals this saga could extend into the winter months, adding suspense for fans, pundits, and the football world alike. In conclusion, Carlos Baleba's transfer story is a compelling blend of talent development, club negotiation savvy, and the high stakes of modern football transfers. The midfielder stands at a crossroads in his career, balancing loyalty and ambition amid swirling rumors and intense market pressure. His future will not only shape the fortunes of Brighton and Manchester United in the short term, but also illustrate the ongoing evolution of how football clubs value and invest in their young stars.